Hello and welcome to the next episode of Mass Effect. We are back. We skipped a week, for which I'm sorry. But happens. Didn't work out. So yeah, last time we defeated a plague. We rescued some people, and now we got Mordin on the ship. I think I have to go and talk to some people. That's what we're going to be doing now. First. Just checking off with this. There we go. Right.
Mordin's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's
We
going to
have
be
a
a
hamster.
very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Hey, Aviadium. What's up? How are you doing? Do let me know if there's any problems with lag or whatever.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
On the messages.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Probably doesn't have anything. Team status. Great cryoblast box of heavy. Right? So right now, 2, 4, 5 of the 6, 7, 12. We're almost halfway. Upgrades. Cell capacity, that's fine. Alright, unread messages. Hey T-Max, what's up? How are you doing? Healing of your facial scars. I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage mind over matter holds true. Wait, from who is this? Chakwas? Medical Officer Chakwas. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. So if we become Paragon or remain Paragon, it will heal. Otherwise, if we're Renegade, it will not. Or you need surgical equipment. Okay. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Okay. Mark is red. Back. I guess that's the only one. Med bay upgrade. Oh, check that. Sure. Renegade Shepherd is Scarred Shepherd. Oh, that will look cool with a female playthrough. Is there anything here? This is exiting. Right? You don't need to exit though.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
we're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Buffering. Check if it's same on YouTube or something. On my testing. Are we still live? I mean, I think five? X. That seems like we're fine. Okay. Ah, the Mordin is here. This is a new area, right?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Normandy's technical lab, where you can investigate new research upgrades that will improve ship or team performance. All upgrades can be developed in the Normandy's lab, provided you have acquired the necessary resources. You can find these resources by scanning planets or searching while on missions.
What's this? Research, weapon upgrades. Uh-huh. I mean, this is fine. Iridium required. So you can... Right now we have 1 out of 5. And we can get more. Does research take time? Dramatically discover research process. Must pay the specified amount. The upgrade moves to the upgrade section. The research terminal. Okay. Armor upgrades. Medigel? I guess getting Medigel is good. What is trauma? 1 more Medigel capacity upgrade to unlock. 15,000, so we don't have enough. Unity heals your squad to full health. A Medigel capacity seems like a worthwhile option. Chip enhancements. What's this? Ooh, 50,000. Upgrades. Advanced thermal regeneration units. Will immediately and completely heal all your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of actions. This doesn't seem necessary at all. Unless it's necessary for later. And prototypes. What's this? Cerberus Assault Arm. So this is DLC thing, perhaps? Cerberus Assault Arm. Wait. The collector's main weapon. Collector Assault Rifle. This seems like DLC that we shouldn't look at. Generation. Hey, Commander Applejack, what's up? How are you doing? Did you leave Omega? We left. So, well, we were on the ship. We didn't do anything else. Specifically for Cerberus Field Office. I'm to shotgun. So right now I'm just thinking of maybe getting some Medigel capacity. It's also cheap, so why not? See, how much is the other one? It's cheap as well. We can get more assault rifle damage. Oh wait, can we do that again? No, we can only do it once. Weapon upgrades. Heavy weapons upgrade. You need this one? This is not heavy though. What bonus? This is just damage. Upgrades. Research terminal. Oh, there's a separate terminal for this one. Okay. So this one... It makes it a little bit confusing, but... heavy weapons upgrade. We even have access to that?
How can I help?
On the prototypes?
Have you got a minute to talk?
I'll check.
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Hmm?
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions, covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water.
He seems
tissue
like
samples from Krogan colonies.
not a DLC character, right? Not Kirahi.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was
Vermeer.
part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his
Cloaca?
speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
So far I like him.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Alright.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
So let's take a look at that prototype again. Oh, this is the one. I guess it's cheap. Right, those are the heavy weapons that have like only 3 or 4 like slots, clips or whatever, bullets. Alright, let's get this one. Mordin is fantastic. Yeah. Great so far. This should be empty. Next. Weapons low. Do I? Let's check Mordin. What he has. Shuriken. I guess this is the upgrade, right? The hand cannon. So that's fine. And the rest we do. Or maybe Zaid. But he's DLC character, right? Sniper rifle.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you
finally
run
he
this
wants
ship
to
tight,
talk
and
to
we're
us.
getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Shut up, Kanye.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Lost a good man. Still in top shape.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
Bigger penis. I was in no shape to ask.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready. Commander, can I help you with something?
Normandy upgrades.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Oh. Weapon upgrades. I mean, they're expensive. But they're heavy ship armor. Hit by blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields. Huh? Aim. Ship and prototypes is the same.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
Return service crew.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah, the scarring one seems useless at all. Unless maybe like the scarring has some effects early on some characters, but I kinda doubt that. Maybe. You need all of those. Saeed and the Assassin Girl DLC, awesome personal mission outside of them.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have anything else, Commander?
How are we doing, Jacob?
If Mordin's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright. Now, Miranda.
What's this area of the ship?
Miranda and Kazumi. Wait, wasn't there somebody?
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
I guess that's the other observation deck.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
They sound like such nice guys. Terrorists are amazing.
Access to life
people.
support is restricted.
We don't need to.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Can't skip ahead. So we already discussed all these elements for...
Hey, got a minute? Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. It seems like it'd be lonely, surrounded by people who never knew the ship you both served on. I'd be reaching for the brandy too. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
Gabby and Ken, that's that, oh yeah, those two
The
together.
Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Lost? Oh wait, wasn't Miranda here? Shit, man.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Sure.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Kinda.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
And the rest is fine.
I won't take any
Back
more.
to work.
Back to work. It's 11. Can't go there yet.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
How may I help you, Commander?
Oh, the brandy.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Sure, why
You
not?
crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way.
Lonely.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff. Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but...
But you like it, though.
Sadly, it's true.
Those two friends, those two lines, and those to the Fallen. Those to Joker? Those to friend. Or Joker. Let's do Joker.
To the ornery bastard who flies this ship.
The best fighter jockey to ever take to the skies.
Hey, Joker. Research data? Wait, you got research data from that? I wish those messages wouldn't leave so fast. So is she drunk?
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Could have asked further. I don't know that. I could reload, but I don't know when I last saved. 5 minutes ago. It's not that bad. Can do this. Or why not? Then we have more information. So here, right? Guess we just have to talk to him again.
Commander, I've already...
I think I'll pass.
Oh shit!
Anyway, thanks again. You really came...
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. We need to eat it. Show us we appreciate it. I need to be careful of not clicking too fast on things. I have a habit of doing that.
Commander, I've already thrown together some of my calamar truth. Anyway,
There we go,
thanks
that's
again.
fine.
You really came through.
Now, Brandy.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening. I won't make the same mistake again.
You crack open the bottle.
I thought Olenko's biotic display might... Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same.
Is it me? Because I was wondering when I was hearing her talk, like, I know this voice. I've heard this before. Is she from that what is that game? Was it Baldur's Gate? Or one of those other games? The one about the they them scene, doing a barv. It's the same voice actress, no? Or at least sounds very similar. Because I was thinking earlier that this sounds.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
See, this is toast, so I guess I understand.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
I guess there's our toast.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Didn't notice before that she'll pass out on the bed there. So you didn't know. Oh, now you know. What's this?
What's this area of the ship?
The sickbay.
That's all for now.
Huh?
Logging you out, Shepard.
Next. Bottom. Zaid. There. Wait, was there somebody else?
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Starboard cargo. Station of the ship. That's the cook. He's keeping track of us.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. I was down and out when I found that gun.
Oh, so he does say
Jessie
new
was
things.
the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jessie's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there. I killed my way across the terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch.
If you like her so much, why don't you marry her?
Reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle.
I bet he would want to put an AI into that one.
I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
I mean, can I group up with Jesse? Seems more interesting than you.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Blood pack helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Garbage compact. Okay. Huh. Okay. I thought that this was one of the ship models we bought. I thought there would be maybe more here.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard. I should let you go.
At least they make it clear when they have nothing more to say.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it could taste like mighty fine ass.
Oh, should maybe
what can we do for you,
save?
Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Let's first save, because it's been a while.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we are doing fine.
Alright, we don't have
I
that
bet you
yet.
could find them in the Omega markets if you wanted to help us out.
Mega markets.
Anything else?
Didn't. do that yet. Yes, there's nothing else.
Carry on. Will do, Commander.
Oh, it's the
What can we
same.
do for you? Will do, Commander.
Right. Know this voice actor, but I remember he does the voice for SpongeBob's military. Which one? Saeed? Go up. Guess it's time for more missions. We go back to Omega.
No messages for you, Commander.
We're bragging. Oh, feed the fishes. The fish were fed last time. It should be fine. I did it at the end of the episode. Do we take Mordin for once? Ditch Kazumi. Although I do like her stealth attack. Miranda, for sure. Maybe Mordin. What does he have? I like the Shadow Strike, but let's try out more. Right, do we have... We still need level 4. Okay. Ammo, we don't care about right now. We can charge or shockwave. Or I guess we go for Assault Mastery. Health, weapon damage, power recharge, shine, Paragon, that negative. Yeah, let's get. And then her. We can make her a Cerberus officer. Do we need to choose between none of these? Tactician. Or do we get these both? Squad leadership. Okay. So I guess we get. Oh, we do need to change. We do need to pick. All right, right. An evolved form of the power. You can only get one, right? So coordination of the fire team gives an increased bonus to squad weapon damage. So health 20 is the same. Weapon damage is the same. Squad health is better on the tactician. And squad damage is better. More damage is good. I mean, more health. Boring and it might get too easy. Maybe? Let's do more damage. That seems. And yeah. How do we get the slam? Maybe with warp? Or heavy table. So, right? And Mordin, what do you have? I guess we need to level up Salarian Scientist first. Snap freezes targets. Important skills. Health plus 20, 12. Weapon damage. Not loyal, so you need to be loyal. Yeah. It's their special mission. Cost 3 squad points. Tinkering with weapons, 8%. And let's see what this one does. So, genius health plus 5, weapon damage plus 18, shields plus 25. I feel like going weapon damage again. Like 7% is not that big of a difference. And if you kill them faster, they do less damage. Yeah. The choices are a bit boring, I feel.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
The recruit station. So, do we need to talk to everyone that we've talked to again to discover new things? Maybe new things people say. Possibly.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Is that the one that we stopped from punishing, what are they called again? The Liara clones. I was on a mission.
I was down there on a mission. The Vorcha were just in the way.
Remind me not to get in your way. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
As he likes us.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
I mean, those are peculiar bottles. Can't be much in there.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I think we need to talk to one of those recruiters there, don't we?
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
Already?
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits.
I'm interested in seeing how he looks like. Eric?
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
I guess we're stuck doing this already. I guess it's fine if we explore all the rest later.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will
Unless
take it from there.
we can still
Head to
go.
the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
You'll need to know more than that if you want to survive.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Okay, we can still go explore a little bit. Actually, don't know where I exactly have to go.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Okay, new mission.
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A
Oh,
Krogan named
Patriarch.
She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy.
Is this?
As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of
Is this
what
Rick?
happens when you go up against Arya.
Sounds a bit like Rick from Rick and Morty, you know?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good.
Don't think this is him?
Downstairs, likely
Not
surrounded by his
necessarily
fans.
him, but it
Get him
sounds
into hiding
similar,
until the
doesn't
perks
it?
move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
You could definitely play like fake Rick.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
One of the side rooms downstairs. Okay.
What do you need?
I'm trying to track down Arcane.
You might have luck going. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there.
Which merc groups are after
Blue
we
Sun.
already-
Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together.
Huh?
But one thing they hate
Do
more.
you hate
I don't have
Arcane?
time. For now, I'm
Yeah,
happy
we
just to
already
let them
heard
kill
this.
each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize
Sounds like I don't
you've
have
got
much
all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Actually, I need to check. So, what's this guy? Grizz. Let me write down his later. Grizz. There we go. I'm just very interested. Right?
Hello again, Commander.
Huh? Yeah,
have to go.
nothing
Of
new.
course.
Seems.
You must have more important things to do.
I do.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to
Here,
a new
Merc
report.
Recruiter, Upper Afterlife, Transport. Oh, this is the transport maybe that we need to take?
Since Eden Prime, an initial
Let's
search
see, where can I check the journal? Find the Patriarch. Haste fish from the lakes of the Presidium. Okay, that's Citadel. These could use the TCF couplings. Overlord. The planet I. Overlord. Firewalker. Uh-huh. Okay. Said. So this is his personal mission. Memory. Herb. Vectors. This is main mission. Citadel. Warlord. those. Archangel. Sniper. Turian prison ship.
This was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'll just have something to drink.
Of course.
We don't need to watch the dancer.
I got made that shit. I only brought one of them with me to Omega. This shit tastes like poison anyway.
Patriarch is still here?
Act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you. You again. Greetings.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
A Krogan as old as you must have...
I killed a lot of people. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten.
Hey, get out!
Stories are Arya's.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
You could be my Grant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Find the thugs in or near Afterlife. Either force the Patriarch to go into hiding or find some other real.
You return. I've heard nothing of the assassins. Do you have news? Or have you changed your mind? Shall I slink back to the safety of Arya's protection?
I should be going.
Right. So you can actually change your mind still. Let's see. Now, where would we find them? In or near Afterlife. Maybe down here. Oh!
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's crab? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Oh, we're not even fighting for real? Well, that was easy.
Vorcha adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Find Grizz on the Afterlife main floor. Right. Oh, that was Renegade and Paragon. Okay. Did we cause rebellion? Did we cause next time Patriarch will be dead, killed by Arya because she had to.
More commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggests...
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting. Nothing to see here.
Chew us out.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Your intel must be faulty. He's stronger than you knew.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before, Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost, or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
Yeah.
So, you must know what's
Everything
what
that's worth knowing. I don't usually... Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and
They like standing up and
mine, which was most of them.
giving a
But
speech.
Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills.
You seduced them.
I'll try to downplay.
You fucked them.
Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end,
Turn them
we
into
fought
simps.
face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Nope.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Nothing to see here.
Right. Next. Guess we will explore some more before we go on that mission for Archangel. I assume that will take a little while. You still here? Ah, he's gone. Right outside the main branches. Yeah, it's oh, the couplings are here. I missed this earlier, I think. Heavy weapon ammo. Another heavy weapon upgrade. You said this was very important, so maybe we should buy this. Plus 10 health. Not necessary at the moment. Increases damage by 10%. Shotgun. 50,000. We don't have much. In range. This is just a weapon. Only 5,000, but if it's not special, I won't buy it. Now let's get the heavy weapon upgrade. This is 30%. That is way higher than the 15% that we got earlier. So yeah, let's get this.
Now what's this?
Yeah, it's about a 5 now. This goes back to the beginning. Yeah. If there's any. This apartment. Guess we can go here and then back. The quarantine zone is, I assume, closed off now.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Blight on galactic.
Do him again.
You, sir. You are a blight. You.
This, right, we don't have a code for this one yet. Later? Yeah, this.
End. End is not.
Let's see, visor. Don't really need. I mean, it's cheap, but we need to actually wear it to get it, right? For 2,000, I guess we might as well buy it and maybe keep our options open. Omni tool upgrade. Hack through most. This doubles the time limit for hack. I guess that will be important later. For now, we can maybe just go in. Turbiner's armor. Capacitor test plate. Ah, it's cheap. Let's get it as an option. Let's see.
Charles Saraceno, leader of the Terra Firma Party and former Alliance Parliament candidate, has pled guilty to tax evasion. He is in custody pending sentencing.
Let's see. Simulator contacts. These storm speed. What's storm speed? Damage by plus 10%. Only sniper rifles. And yeah, this. Okay. Last time we weren't able to come in here, so I assume this is for a later mission.
What do you want?
I'd like to
This
join
really isn't your kind of place.
For a later mission. And this goes back. I guess that's everything. We can go on the mission. Unless I missed something, let me know. But I think we can go on the mission now.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Mordin? Mordin and Miranda? And they have the same type of weapon though. That's fine. You've got the singularity projector. Probably fine. That one.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Now that I'm here, you will.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge.
Our side of the
hideout,
bridge.
but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
Huh?
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Only dozens?
Getting in, simple enough. Getting out, problematic.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Third barricade. That's the... There's more variety so far, it seems, in the backgrounds, which makes sense, of course.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Weakening them. So I need to sabotage things.
first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared. You need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transport
sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along.
What does Archangel give you?
Ask him. I'm just here to make... We didn't come to Omega to be He'll regret ever coming to Omega. I promise you.
Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I had to rush. Let's just
Eclipse on Omega in the first place.
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
You seem pretty upset.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Well, maybe your brother should have been better.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about it.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Okay. What's his message to Tarek? I've spoken to Garm and are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on the next objective. It's clear though that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other 2. So they're next after Archangel, it's Arya. Maybe something information that she would like. Deliver the data pad to Arya. I don't know. Yeah. lower door, left, right. So we need to go there. Ooh, this. Hacking. How do we hack again? This one? Base? How do we do that again? Shift? Oh, we failed? Okay, let's try that again. Wait, didn't I save? Do I have to talk to him again? Oh, we're fine, we're fine. Rebounds. So it's shift. Start hack. We only got one shot here. This one. This one. And for this one. Okay. Just needed to be reminded how to do this again. Heavy mech diagnostic station. Ah, so this is what we can disable. Give us more chances. Security disabled. Targeting parameters.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Nice. What the hell? Voice acting.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the
We're
blood
the
pack?
muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian.
Oh,
which makes him
Turian.
slightly worse to look at than you.
That's the first
And he's
information
brave
we got about
until
him.
he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone.
Ah,
Longest damn fight of my life.
is it a Turian we already know?
Showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega.
Don't answer that.
Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Huh? Would expect renegade points for changing friend or foe detection. Maybe. PP Vorcha.
Come away.
All right. What?
Go find your own kind.
The hell? Start heist. This one. One. And here. Need to go talk to him. Okay. What do we? Yeah. Blue Sun's weapon shipment.
Now what's this?
So okay. Yeah. Gun running account. Huh? Heavy weapon ammo.
What do you want, freelancer?
Medical station.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints now!
Journal. Kafka. So we can talk to him freely.
Gorm's blood pack better wait for my signal.
This is the third boss then.
Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
Oh, I think this is the only time where Zahid gives you a special interaction. Well, you can always send the video of it, like the small interaction or something on a YouTube or something that we know. Otherwise, it's fine. What an ass.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
So they're negotiators
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so
and
mad at him?
suppliers?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
So, and the Krogans are muscle. And what were the others again? They have mechs, right? And do security.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better
Good
get
idea.
going.
Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Kafka. That's next.
Damn it. Gorm's blood pack better wait for my signal. Go report to Kafka.
Watch out!
So you're also
I'm looking for
freelancer?
Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right.
Good luck.
That's him? Games as well as a stormtrooper. Kafka's assistant. Is Kafka not here?
Kafka?
Oh, there.
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kinda stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Wunsch.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Why can't you send in mechs?
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Oh, he's smoking. Of course he's evil.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before
Welcome back,
Tarek
J-Max.
decides he needs her again.
Oh.
You're working too hard.
Guess we won't have
Archangel is in
to
trouble. Not much time.
deal with the gunship now.
Too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Headed for combat.
Archangel vital signs. Alright, and guess we fight these guys immediately. So, let's see. Distracted by Deltarune. Is it finished, Deltarune? Is it finished, or is there still more chapters coming? Renegade, interrupt is one I always do, Big 2. Yep. I thought as much. We also sabotaged the mechs. What options does he? Exploding flame damages the health and armor of anyone nearby. Sure. It's a bit of a shame I don't have the other one, but let's see. I have now only, I guess, yeah. So we actually have more maximum heavy bullets, but we only have 4 at the moment. I think we can get to 5 or 6 at the moment. Is there anywhere where we can see our maximum? Maybe if we select it, I guess. Four chapters? Then I will ignore it until it's finished. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. How long have I been gone? 5 minutes? Okay. I was interrupted. I'm sorry. We need to rush, right? Oh, now they are hostile. I mean, can you actually just ignore them and not attack them? What's this? Ah. Omni 2.
I'll take it.
Door has been sealed by the authority of the base commander. I mean, wanna find out? I mean, I can try. How to save? Let's see. Can I just ignore them, or will my team just start attacking them? I guess I don't have to attack them yet.
Headshot.
Although he might die faster though.
This looks interesting.
Oh. Can we... Guess we do have to shoot them to be able to get in there? Or do we wait for them to open it?
Look out!
Not shooting us at least. Let's see if they can get inside. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, we can try it and wait. But doesn't seem like it's the case. Okay, I guess we have to. I mean, it could have been something like I could have seen it happening that, oh, you can actually do it this totally different way. But I guess not.
Take that! One left!
Never occurred to me to not help him, but you tried to recruit him and chip away at his health. I think...
Archangel?
Shepard.
Called it.
I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Good idea, have the mercs open the door for you? Yeah, I was hoping that they would actually do it. Like, oh, maybe I don't have to kill anyone. And it's a different way of doing it, but nope.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
What are you doing out here?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
You shot me? That's not true though. He didn't shoot me. Do I still take this choice for information? He didn't shoot me though.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
So now what?
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
They won't get through.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to.
Do we still get paid?
Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Oh.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Wait, what was that? There was a renegade option that I should have maybe taken.
I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can
I
do
didn't
what you
even
do
see it, I
best.
wasn't.
Just like old times, Shepard.
Maybe I can reload this.
Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
Oh, it's late. I honestly don't like quick time actions in a game that usually doesn't have them, especially in a game that doesn't have them often. Because they come out of nowhere. Oh no, this is just now. Yeah, I need the quick save. Wait. Are we all the way back here? Oh, fine. We just go here then.
Heads up! I've got.
I thought I had saved.
do the trick.
Oh! That's actually the wrong one that I did, but... Yep, that was the wrong icon. Right, that's charge. Don't do that one.
Enemies!
Going now.
Indeed.
Here we go.
Let's see. Shotgun. Effective against shield and biotic. They don't have shields actually, do they? How do I change their weapons? How do I heal up again?
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
Battle rifle acquired.
One less to worry about.
Already up. Oh.
Moving.
No, don't move, don't move.
Right there.
Of course.
Ooh.
Watch the drone. Heads up.
Oh, that's the drone. Can I do this?
Watch the fire.
want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
The big mech.
Go!
Online. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Never saw me coming!
I mean, I don't even need to fire, do I? Guess we need to make it quicker for Garrus.
Neutralize.
The mech is down. Aw, poor friend.
Scratch one! One less to worry about.
Neutralized.
Eclipse marks have made.
Into the base. Okay.
Eclipse marks rear stairs.
Taking cover.
Not a good weapon. Or maybe he's just more armor. How many are there? One? Can go in. Alright, armor and shields.
Lost shields.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
Okay.
Shepard, I need you up here.
He needs me. Ooh. 2,000 credits.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process.
His brother, right?
Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I'm not leaving you alone.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Mordin stay? Mordin stay.
Mordin, stay with Garrus. Keep him safe.
We'll do what I can.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
We get down to the basement. I think he healed up a bit, didn't he?
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in 2 places at once.
Shutters? Here? Oh no, this is the bridge, or the shutters, something else. I'm a bit confused. Where do I go? Here? Oh, here. You don't need to change.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
To the console and close that shutter. Here?
Commencing shutdown.
Hey, we got it.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
Uh-huh. Go to the right. I guess that one's closed for now. More bombs? Oh.
I got it!
Enemy down! There we go!
Find the large shutters and seal them.
There's a bit too many to charge in, maybe. Oh fuck it, that's right. Okay, good.
Broken!
Protected by armor. Right. This one? And what's good against armor? Oh, maybe we can singularity for once.
Here they go. There's not too many.
Ah, no, it's too slow.
Yet. There's a console near the shutters.
What's good against armor? Shields and biotic barriers. Ah, come on, get back. So how do I heal myself again? Here's my axe. Or I guess I can I use that one? No.
Not gonna cut it. Can I?
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on two fronts.
Oh shit.
Now let's finish you off. For now, dealing with shutters would help.
Okay, can we close this?
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected.
Wait, is it not closing down?
Commencing shutdown.
Okay, finally. Why did it stop last time? Because
I'm going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive.
oh. Come on, come on. His vital signs are dropping. Need to rush.
Can't reach the target.
So how do we pass by here? Do I do this? I guess I can. Otherwise, how would I usually go through there? Or is that the only way? Oh, I forgot about vaulting, I guess. Oh, fuck. Didn't save recently. Guess it's fine. Totally forgot about vaulting. So, oh, there we go. Oh shit! I think I'm dead. Or maybe not. Okay.
More trouble.
Oh! What? Oh. Shockwave is pretty good. The shotgun is also pretty good.
Commencing shutdown.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
And watch his back. Oh, barrier. Hmm? Baron?
Contact.
Get the others first, maybe?
Coming in close. Enemy charging.
I need to...
Indeed.
Where is he? Over there?
Just looking to help.
Easy. Whew. One more?
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Oh, they... repaired it?
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I mean,
Oh, there it is.
sure of that.
Shields. Effective against shield and biotic barriers. Oh, that is Genta. So the others should maybe die first.
Kill that one. Deploying incineration tech.
Rip.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
Let's go.
They've reached the rear stairs.
Oh, that doesn't work if he's...
This will put them down.
Come on, get out of my way.
Perfect!
I could use some help.
Next, killed that one.
Oh! Scoped and dropped! Scrap! Catch one!
A heavy. Yeah, this shotgun is great.
Enemies in front.
Oh, she died?
Simple enough. Burn nicely.
Oh, actually, is it maybe good? Maybe time to use this one.
Incoming.
I guess that doesn't really work against that. Especially if he leaves.
Not that one.
Engaging hostile.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's in bad shape. We need to get him out of here.
Garrus, no! Does it matter? Like, can you actually get him out of there without him being injured? Like, was his meter too low? Or does it actually not matter? Or is that a spoiler? If it is a spoiler, then don't check. Indicator battle rifle. Deadly at any range. I do like that.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
They did what they could, but you're gonna have some scars. I'm sorry.
Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it.
Bro.
Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
I mean, we can always I don't know. Got my back.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
I would have picked the top one, but I'm always being complained at that I always take Paragon or whatever. That's again then.
The doc's corrected with surgical...
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Got my back.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
He does indeed not look worse than ever. What do we... Maybe we talk to everyone one more time and we call it a night. Ready gel capacity.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal. Not a murderer. Genocide. Unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive. Still, have outliers. Worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy. Allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
What you did was wrong? I mean, I don't know. They keep telling it that it was good.
I doubt you told many people about this, Mordin. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Oh shit. Omni-tool upgrade. I guess this is 500s. Sure. Cheap. Actually, 2,005 weapon upgrades, 7 machine damage, armor upgrades, Medigel. More Medigel is always good. 5,000 though. Tech duration. Omni tool. What's this here? Tim?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
I know you and Miranda worked together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
I'm interested in her. You're right, let's drop it. My ship, my business.
Consider it dropped. I trust you to keep everything professional, Jacob.
Thanks. That always bugged me about the Alliance. They didn't let people handle their own problems. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime. Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how
Like I said, if we don't upgrade the hull on this boat, let me know when you want that, Commander.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I'll do now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Messages are for next time. Joker? Does Joker have anything new?
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
What do you think
about the ones you went out with last? I would never say anything against Miranda. No surprise, Mordin acts superior to everyone. Like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around. It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
That's it, you both shut up.
What is this, high school? Both of you, find something better to do with your time.
Of course, Shepard. It is a minor issue.
With a nuclear response.
Joker.
Shutting up now, Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
We need to take the elevator. And we need to feed the fish. That's what we'll end with. Garrus is on 3. Let's go to 4 first.
I just heard. Collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The Commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
You've won 500 credits. Oh.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
So worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard. What can we do for you, Commander?
That's cute.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Hey, money's money. This guy.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's
Yeah.
More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. This mission takes me back. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since.
Hanar, is that like the shopkeeper in Citadel in the game 1?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
That's it, right? Yeah. Pink floaty tentacle thing. Yes. Thought so.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus
Okay,
looks
we
out for
already.
all. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Hey, got a minute? Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical.
You have nothing new to see.
I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really
Oh,
nice.
okay. Something
I
new to
imagine
say.
with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking. How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my
I won't
kitchen,
take any more.
back to work.
Miranda. Oh. Did we? I think we forgot to talk to her last time in the beginning of the episode because we were busy with the doctor. Yeah, we forgot her, right?
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Oh.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used.
This is the same.
Maybe.
You are who you are, Miranda.
That's easy for you to say. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Alright.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
The doctor? I guess Garrus is in that area now.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Must save humanity.
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me. How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you
Commander.
later, Doctor.
So now we're at 6 companions. Disruptor torpedo.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission, that's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
No, the thug.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives,
Well-
CSEC agents. The usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him.
Ah,
Because I didn't
revenge
see it coming.
on him.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of. Shepard, need me for something?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
So what do we want? Kinetic pulsar? Armor upgrades. Gel. Can get this, but I don't think it's the moment amount of platinum we have. Tech duration might be more important. But we need what? Trauma module. Let's see, there were 2 new things. Weapon, Vessery. And missile launcher. This, I guess, this one is in place of the other big gun. If you're not gonna change, then this is fine. Not buying, I guess. Announcements are the most important. But right now, I don't have enough for anything. But I guess we'll save up.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think we talked to everyone, so... Baroon. Fishies. They're multiplying, right? Or am I seeing it wrong? Weak. We can upgrade things apparently, but not really. Wait. Health by 5? Breather helmet. Headshot damage by 10. Field strength by 5. Weapon damage. I'd like to look at most of this one is alright. Okay too, I guess. Nothing needed. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment and share. And I will see you next time. Have a good night.